give the opening remarks to my dear friend Stephanie Mitchell at this her investiture as judge in the 291st District Court. This is a momentous and incredible occasion, and I can say that none of us are surprised to be here. When Stephanie asked me to give the opening remarks, and as I was reflecting on how deserving she is of this position and the attributes that will sustain her in this position, I couldn't help but remember my first time working with Stephanie in criminal court number 5. And it was a 2-person court. She was acting chief, and I think for those of you who know the demands and the rigors of that court, it speaks a lot to Stephanie's competence. I didn't realize how rough that situation was until after I left. But even then, she exhibited passion, competence, and a desire to do the right thing. And so not only did I get out of this a great chief, a great friend, but also a model of the kind of lawyer I wanted to be going forward. So I think we've come a long way from CCC 5. We've seen Stephanie go from being a misdemeanor prosecutor to a felony prosecutor and now judge. And the only thing I'm very, very pleased to say that has changed about her during that time has been her title. The character, the way she treats people, her compassion, her willingness, and her desire to do the right thing has not changed. It is often said that power will sour or curdle a person's personality. I believe it just reveals what's there. And all that this ascension to power has revealed is that Stephanie gets the important truth that the power to do a thing and the right to do a thing does not make it the right thing to do. And she gets that. And so to Stephanie, we continue, for all of us here, we're just so blessed to be here for this occasion. We wish you the very best and hope that you become the woman that God intends you to be. And now we're going to have her parents come up here for the robing. Thank you.
Here comes the judge.
As y'all can tell, I'm not a judge that puts on the robe every day.
And now we'll have the Honorable Preston Robinson come in to do the oath, and who is also both of our very, very dear friends and has seen Stephanie through all of her transitions.
Thank you very much. When I first met Stephanie, we were actually trying the case together. And this speaks to her character is that I want, of course.
I didn't try the case, I was just supervisor.
She was still the chief, so therefore she shared in the loss. But she was kind enough to call me and congratulate me. So that speaks to her character. I've had the pleasure of watching her on the journey, and she wouldn't say this, so I can say it for her. Most of you voted for her, some of you didn't. We have room on the bandwagon. And she will make all of us very proud this year, okay, over the next 4 years. You raise your right hand for me. In the name and by the authority of the state of Texas.
In the name and by the authority of the state of Texas,
I,
I,
Stephanie N. Mitchell,
Stephanie N. Mitchell,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the duties of the office of
the duties of the office of the 291st Judicial District Court
the state of Texas,
of the state of Texas,
and will to the best of my ability
and will to the best of my abilities
preserve,
preserve,
protect,
protect,
and defend
and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
and the laws
and the laws
of the United States
of the United States
and of this state.
and of this state.
So help me God.
So help me God.
I now present to you the Honorable Judge Stephanie N. Mitchell.
All right. The Honorable Stephanie Mitchell presiding.
You may be foundation that I grew up with is what makes me who I am. So there's a lot of people that helped me along the way. Miss Yvonne, Miss Helen, she's not here today, but there were a lot of people that took part in the journey with me. I could name all of you, but you know, it was a lot of you. And so you should know my heart, and you know that you were thought of. Nigel, of course, standing over there. Judge Hayes being a mentor and inspiration along the way. Several people I can't even begin to name. So who I really wanted to focus my attention on today, and I hope no one takes offense, but the part of the reason I am who I am is because of my parents. I had two parents. I cannot say that. But I grew up in a household where I knew I was loved, I knew I was supported, and I knew there were consequences for my actions. And it made me have the foundation and the morals that I have today. My parents have been together for 45 years. They loved me unconditionally, even when I didn't deserve it. And I will say this, and I don't say it often, I try not to be an emotional person, it's just not me. But I love you. And no matter how difficult I am, I love you. The other people that I want to acknowledge specifically are my family, my siblings. My brothers couldn't be here today, but if you've been along the trail, you know they've been knocking on doors, working poles. They've been here every other weekend that they could be from Houston, so I allowed them to miss this right now without getting upset. But my two sisters who flew in from Boston and from Philadelphia came here to support me today. I had family that was always there for me, and they loved me and they supported me. When I said I wanted to run for judge, there were so many people that said, it's not your time. You're not ready. You're too young. My family has always told me, you can do whatever you put your mind to, and we are here to be with you along the way. And they were. So I love you, Joni and Renee. I appreciate you being here. Now, there are also some people in the box that part of the reason I waited to have my event this late, I know everyone had their celebrations in January when we first took the bench. I waited because, one, this is my 35th birthday weekend. But I have a lot of friends that supported me from miles away. And I didn't want to have this kind of ceremony take place without those people being here for me. And Meredith, I don't know why you didn't get in the box, but we're going to start with Meredith in the audience there. If you could just show your hand. Meredith, my roommate back in North Carolina, Chapel Hill. Then I've got my friend Jeff from law school. Of course, you know Preston and Shawana from the DA's office and from being a judge over the city.
Your greatest inspiration.
And then my friend JD, who was my friend at KU, and then even in law school, we lived together. And then my oldest friend in life, who I've known since second grade, that I wanted to say. And that is this. I know I just said I'm celebrating my 35th birthday, and it probably makes me probably the youngest judge in the building. And I want you to understand something. I hope that my age does more than just signify a number. I hope that my age sends a message to the people that come before us in these courts. I hope that it sends a message to the people out in the community, that there's opportunities for you, regardless of what your background is, where you come from, how old you are. You can aspire to be and do anything you want to be. And so I hope that when people come in this court and they see me, they don't just see a young face. They see the position, they see the ability to do something with their lives. And I hope that I can be that inspiration for people. I'm so happy and so blessed that you all are here to take part in this celebration with me. And I told everyone that came I was not going to be long because that's just not how I like to do things. I like to get it going. So with that being said, we're going to have some cake. We're going to celebrate. I appreciate y'all all coming out. Thank you. Miss Shawana McCarthy Brown. As y'all notice, she's with child. So we've got a cake for you, and this is from your Dallas County family. We want to wish you the best with all of you.
I'm good. How you making?
Congratulations, Stephanie Mitchell. I'm very proud of you. I love you dearly. You're one of my closest friends. I wish you nothing but the best. I know you're going to do a wonderful job. It's in your blood. This is your calling. Continue doing God's work. I love you. Keep it going.
Congratulations, Judge Mitchell. I just want to say that it was an honor and a pleasure to campaign with you. I am so glad you were victorious in your win. Know that I will always have your back. I think you're going to make a great judge. Just stay true on the bench and keep being yourself. Never change your heart, your mind, your vision. Keep your goals in front of you and you'll do well.
Good afternoon. My name is Randall Parker. I'm a candidate for Dallas City Council District 7. I'm here today to say special congratulations to my good friend, Judge Stephanie Mitchell. Stephanie, I know you're going to do a good job, and in the county, in the city, and everybody else, we're proud, and we are proud to have you as one of our leading judges. Again, God bless and Godspeed. Thank you.
With me that it is to come to work each day with y'all. Thank you so much.
He knows all the candidates. He'll find one.
Yeah.